And I welcome you to NC's forum. I apologize for this long delay, close to 30 days since I posted my last video. I was involved in a project with move to the next phase, which is the final phase of its execution. So I got tied up in that. Now I'm back and hopefully I'll be able to share interesting, insightful videos for you. And let's get into an event or a product that has passed under the radar recently. So in the last couple of months, we have seen a plethora of launches in the smartphone segment. The iQOO 16, OnePlus 13, Samsung S25 series, that was a bit disappointing, iPhone 16. So one product has slipped under the radar of all the YouTubers because it was not launched recently. It was launched quite some time back, but what happened was there was a massive price drop. So I'm talking about the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Okay, so this phone was initially priced at around 30k. Now this phone is priced at around 21 to 22,000 Indian rupees. At this price, you are getting a brilliant deal. It makes it both exciting and worthwhile to review this product and for you to consider buying this brand, Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, this product, if you are looking to buy a mid-range smartphone. So why am I so excited about this phone, Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus? What are the features or the specs that you are getting for this price? Let's say your budget is around 18k, 17k, 19k types. Wouldn't it make sense for you to upgrade, pay maybe 2 or 3,000 rupees extra and upgrade to this particular phone if you are looking for the best spec killer mid-range phone? So I call this phone a killer flagship mid-ranger, especially at this price. Let's look at the specs of this phone and here they are. Here's a quick physical overview of this phone, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. So it has a triple rear camera system, if you can call it a triple rear camera system. Basically, when we are talking of the rear camera system, it has a 200 megapixel primary main shooter with OIS and phase detection autofocus. You have a 8 megapixel ultra wide and you have a 2 megapixel macro. Now this phone has a massive screen, 6.67 inch. With almost 89.7% screen to body ratio. Have a look at the display. I will talk about the display in a bit. And here you can see two microphones and you have the IR blaster. So you can use this phone as a remote. So you have the MI remote app as well on the operating system. So you can use the remote for your devices, TVs, ACs, etc. And the volume rockers are placed on the right hand side of this phone. I don't know if you can see it. And it's quite clicky, and this is the power on off button. This button also doubles up as the Google Assistant button. If you want, you can reprogram it. And you have you have a speaker at the front and you have a speaker at the rear of the phone with a USB Type C 2.0 OTG jack. And this is the SIM tray. It supports nano SIM as well as eSIM, and you have a microphone here as well. So this with these three microphones and the screen is Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, and this phone has a IP68 dust and water protection rating. Now tell me which phone in the world which is priced at 22,000 rupees Indian rupees has a IP68 dust and water protection rating. I don't think there are any. Okay, so this would be the first in class in segment with such a rating, and with the aluminum grills, glass back, and you can see Redmi is not holding back in mentioning that at this price you get a very good camera phone, because while the camera module is here and then you have the multicolor LED here which for flash, and so this entire thing has been made into a camera kind of a module kind of a thing with Redmi written here. So what's written here is Redmi f-stop 1f1.65 AI camera. So it's a AI camera. Now everything today nowadays every phone is AI. So it's that. But this phone feels very premium. It feels very good. Slightly heavy. It's slightly top heavy. However, the weight balancing, the weight distribution is pretty decent. As far as the battery goes, this phone is supported by 5000 lithium polymer battery. It's not a lithium ion, it's a lithium polymer battery. It supports 120 watt wired charging, which can take you from 0 to 100% in about 19 minutes or so. And it also supports PD 3.0 charging. This is the midnight black color, looks pretty decent. So this is all about the physical overview and the brief details about the phone. So let me talk to you about a very interesting and a key specs of this Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. And this is the display. This phone at a price point of 22K is giving you a AMOLED adaptive 120 Hz refresh rate display which supports Dolby Vision HDR 10 Plus, has a 1800 nits of peak brightness, and wait for it, a 12-bit color which is 68 billion colors that this display supports. It is extremely vibrant, crisp, 1220p display. It's a 6.67 inch massive screen that gives you 446 ppi density with 89.7% screen to body ratio. And this display is ideal for watching content on Netflix. It also supports White Wine L1 DRM certification for Netflix. You can play HDR videos on YouTube as well. So look at the display. It's a brilliant display. I mean, you wouldn't get this display even on a premium flagship phone like the iPhone 16 Pro Max or the S25 Ultra or even the OnePlus 13 or the IQ 16. And here Xiaomi has given it at a phone which is priced at just around 22K with a 68 billion color support, 120 Hz. This adaptive refresh rate switches between 60 Hz and 120 Hz, So when you are kind of watching a still image, it probably be at 60 Hz. And when you are watching a high refresh rate video, it will move from 60 to 120 Hz. It may also support 30 Hz and 90 Hz, which is the in-between ones. But I do not have the display refresh rate calculator here with me, so I am unable to say. But various websites have said that it may support up to 30 Hz, but it definitely supports from anywhere from between 60 to 120 Hz. So this is about the display. You cannot get a better display than this anywhere in this planet. The Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is powered by a 4 nanometer octa-core Mediatek Dimensity 7200 Ultra system on chip. This is a decent mid-range chip, and here's a quick look at some of the features of this particular system on chip. The Mediatek Dimensity 7200 Ultra. Let's look at this Mediatek Dimensity 7200 Ultra chipset. It's a second generation ARM v9 CPU, and it boasts about both power efficiency as well as performance. It's a 5G chipset with HyperEngine 5.0. It does have high-end AI camera technologies and benefits from the 14-bit HDR imaging that it gives impressive captures day or night. This is what Mediatek is claiming about the chipset. Play for longer. It's a TSMC 2nd Gen 4 nanometer process, octa-core with 2 ARM Cortex A715 and 6 efficiency Cortex A510. As the graphics unit is concerned, it's ARM Mali G610 MC4 GPU with HyperEngine 5.0 gaming. So the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is definitely a gamer's gaming phone. May not be a high-end gaming phone, but definitely one of the best mid-range gaming phones. This chipset can process AI images and as well as AI HDR videos, fast 5G that protects battery life, mirror vision display with HDR, and this particular chip, therefore, that's probably why the 13 Pro Plus comes with a 12-bit AMOLED display. So it does support up to 144 Hz displays, but the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus has up to 120 Hz fast refresh rate display. So this is about the chipset in detail, as you can see. And this phone also has an advanced vapor cooling system with 4000 millimeters square of vapor cooling system. Apart from this, this phone is future proof, and the sound is high res audio, Dolby Atmos, and I had said earlier, excellent haptics, brilliant haptics at this price. It's not a vibration motor, it's an actually X-axis haptics motor. This is Wi-Fi 6 enabled, so it is future proof with IR blaster and enhanced connectivity options. It had emerged as a quality smartphone brand of 2022, and Xiaomi has got their 2000 plus service centers and covers and everything. Yeah, so 19,000 pin codes are served. Now we'll talk about Xiaomi HyperOS. This phone has been upgraded to now the Xiaomi HyperOS. When it was launched with Android 13.0, and I believe it is rumored that they will give it a 3 years of Android software update and maybe 4 to 5 years of security update. At least 4 years for sure. So I am already at Android 15 now on this phone. Yeah, so continuing with the HyperOS, you have tons of optimization as I said earlier. For example, if you long press on the home screen, then you have some excellent aesthetically pleasing looking widgets, very good ones. And it looks brilliant on this display actually. But yeah, so this is this, and then you have you can change your wallpaper, and Xiaomi's got tons of wallpaper and it's for you to choose from. Each of them are better than the next, so it's very difficult to choose. Yeah, but what I did not like is that when you kind of have multiple apps open, like you have multiple apps open. For example, I'm just trying to show you how the multiple apps this thing. So when I've been used to iOS or One UI of Samsung or even OxygenOS in OnePlus, wherein if you want to go to the app tray where you want to kill the apps running in the background, you just need to swipe from swipe up or something. But here it is not the case. Here you have to either swipe to the right or to the left. You can do batch kill, but then again, yeah, so my finger muscle memory is not exactly used to this, so it took some time to getting used to this, and I found it a bit annoying at the beginning, but over time I kind of got used to it. Talk about the cameras. The key highlight is the 200 megapixel flagship ISOCELL HP3 sensor, and this gives a very crisp 200 megapixel raw image, as well as you can bin it to 2.24 microns, so tetra binning. This lens has OIS and EIS both, as well as an ALD anti-reflective coating. So the hyperpixel engine or high pixel engine of Xiaomi's is on board here. So this AI engine optimizes the process of 200 mm pixel imaging, fusion optics, color engine, snapshot instantly, intelligent scene optimization, and you can see the rest. So this is a true 200 megapixel lens. And it has an in-sensor zoom, which means that the single lens has a 1x, 2x as well as a 4x telephoto mode. So that's an in-sensor zoom. It captures very good low light photography, and I'll show you some of the images captured from this camera in a bit. So yeah, all in all, this has a pretty decent camera, this thing. Apart from the 200 megapixel lens, it also has a 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro. These are some of the photos taken during the daytime with the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus primary camera. In fact, my daughter's friend also was there with her, and she had an iPhone, I think an iPhone 14 or 15, and they kind of compared the two photos. Apparently, my daughter told me that the photos were almost similar. I mean, she said around 85%, 90% similar. Look at the color rendering, look at the sharpness, the visual clarity, the dynamic range. These are the daytime photos. Have a look at them and let me know what you think in the comment section. No camera review would be complete without showing photos of food items, fruits and food that is served on a plate. Look at the exposure, look at the difference in color, look at the color of the fruits. They are almost true to life with very little processing. I mean, processing is happening, but you won't understand because it is not as aggressive as some of the other phones in this price range. I think at a price range of around 20-21K, the cameras that comes with this phone is excellent. You should not be comparing it with the iPhone or a Pixel or a Samsung Galaxy S Ultra series, because they are like 4-5 times the price of this phone. But for a phone at 20K, I do not think you will get better cameras in any other brand phones if you go looking for it. The Xiaomi's color science in terms of the color reproduction and the photo processing is pretty damn good.
and this is for you to see. Let's look at some of the photos taken from the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. This was taken by my daughter. She is using the phone right now. If there is a bit of a lens flare in the night when we are taking the photograph, but look at the color preservation and the detailing. I think at this price point, this camera is pretty damn good. The color detailing is almost accurate. The nighttime photos are sharp and clear, good enough to be posted on social media sites as well as to be printed, because this is a 200 megapixel camera at the end of the day. So these are the photo samples taken in the night time. Have a look at it.
So this is screen recording just to show you how the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, how it works. On the left hand side you have the Google feed, and as you can see, the apps are pretty good in terms of there is almost very little lag. And you have the app drawer as well. You can see the number of apps. Let me show you what comes in the notification panel. I swipe down for the notification. You have the Dolby Atmos, everything actually, screenshots, battery saver, dark mode, screen recorder, scanner. This is being recorded through the screen. Xiaomi Share, auto brightness, performance mode, NFC, reading hotspot, ultra battery saver, DND, MI remote, bedtime mode. So all these are available in the notification, the system settings. Just a quick glance at the settings about phone. So this is powered by the Xiaomi HyperOS 15. Android 15. So it's 1.0.15.0. It's a 256 GB model with 8 GB of RAM. As you can see, the operating system version is also updated. And then you have connectivity options, customizing home screen. So this is Android, and Xiaomi HyperOS gives a lot of customization options here. The haptic feedback is very good. In fact, excellent for a phone at this price point, which is the mid segment or the premium mid segment range. So it's excellent haptic feedback. Well done Xiaomi for giving us this. Normally in other phones you get a vibration motor that vibrates in your pocket, and it's kind of annoying actually. But here it is not the case. It's a proper haptic and the feedback is excellent here. So this is the battery. So you could see 5 hours 56 minutes of screen on time. I am getting excellent screen on time here, close to 7 hours. So everything is here. Fingerprints, face data. It's an optical fingerprint scanner. But it works pretty well. It's very fast and very responsive. This has the flagship level and first in class at this price, at this segment, IP68 dust and water protection rating, and Redmi is saying that with 19 components of key structural parts being waterproof to achieve pro grade certification. The display has a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus protection. That again, I think that's again the first in class at this price point. Look at the protection. Polymer buffer strip, Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, high strength thickened motherboard, reinforced aluminium corners. I mean, yeah, at this price you can't get better than this. So coming to the battery of this phone, 5000 lithium polymer battery that supports PD 3.0 120 watt hypercharge. It can charge from 0 to 100% in 19 minutes. This battery boasts 21 days of standby, 2.5 days of headset music play, 33 hours of call time and 19 hours of video playback. And in my day-to-day usage, I have easily got a 6.5 to 7 hours of screen on time. And let's say when I keep the phone in the night, I keep it on at around 90%. When I get up the next day morning, it's around 89% only. It's only a 1% drop. So yeah, this phone has a very good battery percentage retention, so as to say. Yeah, I forgot to mention, at 22,000 INR, apart from this phone, this highly spec'd excellent phone, what you are getting is this very premium matte finish soft touch back cover. It is a fingerprint resistance back cover, and you are getting the 120 watt PD 3.0 fast charger. I forgot to mention it while I was telling you about the phone overview and giving you a brief details of this phone. So I thought to add this piece at this point in time in this video. So this brings us to the end of this video. Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus relatively detailed review. And let me tell you, at this price point, if you are thinking to buy a phone, you cannot get a better phone than this. Period. That's my claim. I'm openly stating it here. Yeah, there are these small bits of annoyance here and there, especially with the operating system or with the bloatware that comes along with the phone. But yeah, this is now at Android 15. It is, as far as the specs goes, it is future proof. It has the best display of any smartphone in the planet. If I leave out the LTPO 1Hz to 120Hz part of other premium flagships, a mid-range flagship at 22,000 rupees is giving a 68 billion color Corning Gorilla Glass Victus protected display, which is 1.5K curved AMOLED. So yeah, you can't get a better display than this at this price point. It has remote, it has everything that you can think of, a 200 megapixel camera. It is IP68 dust and water protected. So yeah, this phone is very decent. It feels good. It feels very premium holding it in the hand. A tad bit heavy at 199 grams, but yeah, it's still premium. And it's very easy to use because the phone has this good aspect ratio where it is taller and it is not so wide. So it fits in my hand perfectly. So at 22,000 rupees, I definitely recommend this phone with confidence to anyone who wants to buy a phone at this price point. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be the OnePlus 13. Yeah, so I'm back on my OnePlus. So stay tuned. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Take care. Have a great week ahead. Have a great weekend ahead first and then a week further ahead. God bless. Cheers.